Hello everyone and welcome back to BattleBox Batrap, where we are continuing our rampage through Space Weirdos, and today we are having the Abductors versus the Dolas. Going to be another interesting one. The Dolas are very, very ranged heavy, and the Abductors have stealth fields, so they're immune to being shot at. Should be, yeah, it's like, yeah, we're on. Dolas may actually be slightly better off, mainly because the elites and the heavies and the officer here have shotguns, which are very, very good when you get into 5 inches. Downside, they're incredibly slow. So, yeah. Rest of the team is just for the record. We've got the Rocketeer, who has a rocket. The 3 claim jumpers with energy rifles are going to be garbage in this game. And the grabber drone, who might actually be pretty good because, again, it's fairly short range, but they're short range shooting. They're also incredibly tough, which should help against the Abductors. The Abductors, for everyone who's new, is the mastermind, whose main gimmick is it's got mind control and mind stab. It's got no actual weapons, but it's it's an incredibly powerful psychic. We have the 2 blasters, who have auto cannons, which are normally tank mounted miniguns, and we have the 5 hunters, who are dudes with auto rifles. They're very good shots, but if you get in close, they are going to die. Yeah, I'm excited to see where this one goes, because again, after the last time, the Abductors scored this game's first tabling against the Jaeger. I think the Dolas are going to do slightly better, just because they're going to want to get in closer, and they're going to want to push the Abductors off the objectives rather than standing back and hoping for a last minute rush like the Jaeger do. But we will find out together as I go to set things up. Behold the battlefield. For the Abductors, we have got a blaster and a hunter. Well, the hunter and a blaster, mastermind hunter. There are lots of hunters. On this side, I've split the heavies up. This is the first time I've tried this. One heavy is going after each objective, backing up with 1 claim jumper, and the official has the other 2 guys. I genuinely don't know what the Rocketeer is going to do this game, so I guess we'll find out together. The Abductors get an initiative roll of 2d6 for 10. It's 2d8 for the Dolas, because they have their tacticians. They get 12. The Dolas get to go first. The claim jumper has moved up. Claim jumper up north has moved up to the only place in any game where he could be considered in camo. He has got a line on the mastermind. He's going to take it. He's moved up 1. He's going to aim once and spend a command point. The mastermind needs to spend a command point as well. That is 9 on the defense, but it's 2d12 on the offense. For 11, that is a hit. Oh no. 7. Okay, he's downed. It's not too bad. In fact, I think the only thing I can do right now, the mastermind is going to have to activate and get into cover, or he's going to die. Actually, no, the mastermind is staying where he is. The blaster has run up there and up here, and he is going to spend a command point and shoot down onto the overseer. The overseer is also spending a command point, so it's 2d12 plus 1 on the defense for 11. versus 2d10 plus 1 on the offense for 8. 8 is less than 11. I know, you're learning maths here. Oh, who's going to go next? Problem is, and this is where the stealth fields work out really well. He is immune now. He can do whatever the hell he wants. And you need to get within 5 inches to shoot him. So these guys are going to have to get in quick, and the heavies just aren't that fast. This claim jumper he's run and climbed up on top of the building, and he has a decent line of sight on this guy. They're both going to shoot, but they're neither side going to use command point. So that is 2d6 to defend for 5 versus 2d6 plus 1 for to attack for 7. That is a hit, and 7 means he gets knocked down as well. Not phenomenal if you're a if you're a member of the Dolas. They really, really want to be actually killing people as quickly as possible, because as soon as these guys start touching cover, it's basically all over for the backliners. Speaking of which, the blaster has come thump thump up there, and also just has a line of sight on the overseer, so he's going to go for that. Both sides using a command point again. So that's 2d12 plus 1. I'm going to re-roll that. That is 12 versus 7. Yeah, the Dolas' main advantage is that they just bounce off. Like, autocannons are good. Oh, that was a 2. 4 and 2. Yeah, still a 2. Okay. Yeah, autocannons are good, but they're not like... The armor's just better. Honestly, that's basically what it comes down to. The armor is just better. And now it's the Dolas' turn. This claim jumper has run down here. Just going to try to do a bit of a flanking maneuver. Unfortunately, nowhere near the objectives in the middle. But, I mean, this guy can now... He's had to move twice to get to here. He's got a line of sight on this guy, so he's going to take the shot. 2d8 to defense. 2d8 plus 1. That is 9 versus 10. He does get the hit off because plus 1 from the targeting reticule. Oh, I don't like that. 1, 4. Okay, he can dodge 5 inches. He's going to dodge that way. He doesn't even go down. But it means he gets closer in, which frankly is exactly what he wants to do right now. As I'm again still not 100% sure who's going to activate. I think I'm going to send in the drone. The grabber drone has run up, just floof, 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 and in return, this hunter has moved up here 1 turn, and he's going to take 2 shots into it. May as well try and kill it. It only has defense d6, but it is plus 1 still. So that is 10 versus 12. That is enough. That's going to be 8. It is staggered. So when he shoots it again, it'll be defending on d4s. Oh dear. The defense is still a respectable 7 versus 9. That is a hit. D4s are really hard to pick up. The hit. 7. Okay, it is downed and stunned. That might be enough to kill it if someone else gets another shot off. The question is, who... On both sides, there's very few left to activate. Genuinely not sure who. The Rocketeer is going for a Hail Mary. It's gone thump and plump, which means it's in line of sight of the Mastermind. The Mastermind has D8s to defend and gets 14. Okay, yeah, 2d6. Would you look at that? Oh, come on. I'm never going to roll that well again, and it's on something that will never, ever matter. Boo! Boo! Yeah, the mastermind is still alive. In return, this guy has moved up here and is going to take a shot at the grabber drone. It's done D4s for 4, 2D6 plus 1 for 12. Okay, that is triple, so plus 2 on the roll. 7, 8, 9. Yes, they have killed the grabber drone. One is dead. Finally, something has died. Only people left now are the heavies, who frankly aren't going to be able to do anything for the next like 2 rounds. They could just like move up like 1. They're speed 1, so they can move 5 inches a turn. Right. The mastermind has stood up, and unfortunately, the funniest thing I could have done was get the Rocketeer to fire at this guy and it hit him, but he cannot shoot within 2.5 inches of himself. So I'm just going to make the Claim Jumper shoot him in the back instead. Still, Claim Jumper has a willpower of D6, so that is 7 versus 2D10 plus 1. Yeah, that's 15. It's very, very much beaten. It's going to, just shoot the Rocketeer. Yeah, going to shoot the Rocketeer in the back. Getting his 2D8s to hit. I really should have done the other way around, but 2D8s to hit versus it's actually 2D10 to defend because he's moved 2 squares plus 1. So yeah, unfortunately, he gets shot in the back and nothing else really happens. And lastly, the mastermind is going to move into cover. As the last 2 heavies just kind of move up, I guess. Last few bits of turn 1. These 2 have moved up here, and the heavy has moved up to just like there, basically. So, yes. Yes. I don't know what to think about this. The cheapest model on the field is dead. That doesn't really change much. So yeah, it's weird having to see the Dolas play an aggressive game when all they want to do is sit at the back and like rush in on the last turn and grab things. Like they need to get in close, which is not their natural style. They're very, very slow. But we'll see how things go in turn 2. An initiative roll, about as crucial as they come this time. The Dolas get 7. The Abductors get 10. Oh no. Oh, this is going to go real badly. Where am I going to start? I have a feeling this blaster could do a lot of damage, but I'm going to check the line of sight because he might also be able to do a fair amount. They're both in quite good positions. Right, we're going to start with this one because he has slightly less good targets. He is going to shoot this dude first. No one's using any command points at the moment. It doesn't feel worth it. That is 12 on the defense. That is 10 on the offense. Second shot, he's got 3 of them. May as well use them. Use it or lose it. That is 6 versus 11. That is enough to go through his armor. And 6. Okay, he's going to dodge 5 inches and go down. And honestly, he might as well go over here. Screw it. The last shot is going to be from him into him because you can see the heavy. Again, it's going to be D10 plus 1 versus D10 plus 1 for 8 versus 7. Ooh. He got lucky. I should probably move something out of range of this dude here. Or I guess out of line of sight of that dude there. The claim jumper has run up here and is going to... he's going to do something stupid. He is going to fire a rocket into this guy, which is going to hit both of these guys as well. He is going to jump 3 command points into upping all of his shots to D8s after running. And the only command point spent in return is the mastermind is going to up his to a D10. So, first up, the hunter that he actually targeted gets a defense of 12 versus 7, absolutely nothing. The blaster, the actually important one if we're being honest, gets a defense of 6. 6, that misses. Oh no, probably the only chance he gets. The mastermind gets 14. D8s can beat this. 12 does not. It was a valiant effort, but unfortunately it was an effort that went nowhere very slowly. Right. The blaster is now going to activate and it's going to start on the heavy. He's going to use a command point to up his attack dice to D12s. So the D10s is 19 defense. That is less. He's going to shoot him again. Last command point. So for D12s again. So that's going to be a defense of 9 versus an offense of 5. Oh no. I mean, last shot doesn't get command points. So it's D10s versus D10s. That is 16 versus 18. Of course, the last one hit. 2d6. 9, he is downed and stunned. It did take a lot of firepower to go into him, which I would rather not repeat if I had the opportunity. Yeah, this guy has run up here and is going to try and take a shot at this hunter. It is D6s versus D6s for a defense of 11. He has a targeting matrix, so it's doable. Not if he rolls like that. Oh dear. Oh, very dear. I'm honestly considering just making him just turn around and shoot him in the face now. No. I need to do something to... Do you know what? He is going to move up here. He's going to try and take out this claim jumper here while still staying in cover. So... Yeah, let's do that. D8s to hit versus D8s to damage. I think he's going to aim as well, so it's going to be D10s versus D8s. The defense is 16. The offense is 14, which is not enough. The Dolas' armour is absolutely saving them right now. But it's because he can stay where he is and shoot him. You don't need to get up if you're already knocked down. And I believe the Dolas energy rifles can aim. They've only got 2 shots anyway. So yeah, he's going to aim. And he's going to shoot back. So that is D6s on the defense for 5 versus D10s plus 1. So for 10 versus 15, that is a hit. There's a palpable hit. 8 is staggered. So he's going to shoot him again now. And his defense goes down to D4s. Which is 6 versus 11. 11 is sadly not quite enough to double. But still, if you roll high enough. 9, yes, that is going to be enough to kill him. He's still downed, but he's down. And his opponent is out. In return, this dude is going to aim once and fire twice into him. He moved twice and is in cover, so he's got D12 plus 1 on the defense. That is 15. It's doable on 2d10, but not if you only roll an 11. Second shot gets a 9 versus an 8. Oh no! Oh very no! Yeah, that's done absolutely nothing. Woof. Downside, the Dolas are really running out of guys quite quickly who can run in this turn, so that's going to be interesting. But if the Dolas can survive this running in, next turn they're going to be in a surprisingly good position. But it is going to be basically him. He's the last guy left. Last claim jumper has run flump, flump. And it's going to take a shot at that dude right there. D6 versus D6 is 10 versus 6. That is not enough. But like I say, basically it's a case of just weathering the storm now and trying not to die. If the Dolas can do that, they're actually in a surprisingly good position. But yeah, this guy is going to stand there, aim once, and shoot twice into him. It's going to be D10 plus 1 versus D10 plus 1. So that is 11 versus 15. That is going to be a hit. Finally. Of 11, he just kills that guy. He can shoot at the Rocketeer, so he's going to. Last shot. Rocketeer gets a defense of 11 versus an offense of 15. That is, again, enough for a hit. And 6 is dodge and down, so he's going to dodge over there. Which is actually pretty bad. He's done some great work there. And now the only people left are the heavies, who are just so slow that it's going to screw them. I am going to start, with that dude there. Because actually getting up, once they're stunned, heavies are actually quite rubbish because they their willpower is only D6. So the difficulty is 6. That is a 5. He fails. Second attempt. 4, 6, he succeeds. And his last action is going to be stand up. That's it. That's his entire goddamn turn. So, yeah, I've got a few dudes left. He can take 2 actions to run around here. But he's going to take a shot at the down dude here. D8 plus 1 on the defense for only 7 versus 2d6 on the offense for 7, which bounces off his armor but does mean he's there ready for next turn. Next heavy gets to do something. This heavy moves up 5 inches and still isn't within 5 inches of anything to actually shoot. So this guy has run round the corner and over here, and it's going to take a shot at the poor bastard Rocketeer, who has D8 plus 1 for 12, 2d6 plus 1 on the offense. Misses, but who cares? Next turn is going to be brutal. Last up, we've got the boss, and the boss basically just has to break cover and hope he gets first turn next time, or he's going to get shot off the board. Okay, he's kind of here, which seems like it's a stupid idea, but he can move up, take this, and take out both of these guys fairly effortlessly if he wins the roll-off for initiative next turn, which is starts about... Okay, it is a crucial initiative. If the Dolas can win, they might be able to do some quite serious damage. If the Abductors win, they are almost certainly going to execute the leader who is just standing out in the open. So, Dolas get 8, Abductors get 3. The Dolas get to go first. Ruh-roh. Okay, he has moved up. He is going to spend a command point shooting this dude with a shotgun. Could be. I'm not going to bother using a command point to try and defend. He still is D8. They're both in cover, so it's D8 still on the defense for a respectable 13. So he's rolling on 2d12. 13 does miss. He's gonna shoot the same guy again. A respectable 14. 18 hits. That is +1 on the fire table for 7. Knocks him down, but that's it. That's actually not that great. I was kind of hoping that moving in and spending 2 command points shooting someone with a shotgun at close range would have done a bit more damage, if I'm being entirely honest with you. The mastermind has now run up and is going to do a tricksy mind control on him. Both sides are using a command point to put it to D12 versus D12 +1. So the D12 on the defense is 13. D12 +1 is 6, which is less than 13. We are back to mind control doing absolutely nothing, but it would have been really funny if it had worked. It's also moving back into cover. Now, this claim jumper is climbing up on top of the crate, and it's going to start by shooting the blaster. Blaster gets D6s on the defense for 8, not bad. D8 for rolling ones is 10. That is enough to hit the blaster for 12. That is the blaster just instantly dead. His second shot is going to be down into the hunter there, who has a defense of 9 versus 9. He don't have the targeting matrix. Okay. Yeah, that was quite good. Quite good. In retaliation, you know what? He is going to get up, so he's got line of sight again, and is going to fire twice into him. He's got a defensive D8 and an offensive D8. I'm going to spend a command point on the first shot to get it up to a D10. So D8 +1 is 10. D10 +1 is 11. Just beats it. But just is all he needs. Yeah, to kill him instantly. Oh my god. Honestly, from where he is, going to spend another command point to up his damage dice again, and he is going to shoot into that heavy down there that hasn't activated yet. D10 +1 versus D10 +1, so 8 versus 13. That is a hit for 9. Oh my god, he's down, stunned. And as we have already established, that is real bad. That's really, really bad. He is going to aim for 1, and he is going to shoot this dude here. Screw it. Yeah, okay, it's going to be aiming, so it's D10s versus D8 +1, so 6 versus 12. That's a double, so +1. 8. That is, so he's now downed and stunned. Take another shot. He's going to go for, defense down to D6s now. So 4 versus 8. 8 is a double, but it's +1 again. You need to roll 6 or more to kill him. Yep, he is dead. Dead. Problem is, there just aren't that many Dolas left. There's him down there and him up here. I don't even know if he's going to be able to get within 5 inches of anyone this turn, which is kind of terrifying. Okay, he can get into range of him, so he may as well go for it. It's D8 versus D8 for 7 versus 13. 13 does hit, +1 on the damage roll. It's 8, so that's going to be a stunned. So that now puts it down to D6s on the second defense. He's in cover, but he's also staggered. So 9 versus 10. Again, +1 on the damage roll. 7 or more to kill. 6, 7, so it's going to knock him down. He's downed and stunned, but that's not going to be enough to actually kill him. And no one can get anywhere near him to finish off. Cool. Who is next? Now, this blaster may as well try and kill him and then give him a run of the field. He's got D8s +1 for 11. D10s is 16, and it's going to be enough to hit. 7 or more to kill. Okay, he can't shoot back because he's stunned, so he's going to try shooting him again. 13 versus 11. Third shot is 7 versus 11. 11 is enough to get through armour again. 4. Again, he's staggered. He can't actually shoot. Oh, okay. He's going to try and get up. It's going to be D6s versus D6s. Difficulty of 6. 11. He is going to get up. He's going to stand up, and he is going to try and move somewhere. Hopefully somewhere effective. Okay. He is going to aim. He's going to shoot the boss, and he's going to spend his last command point to make it D12 versus D12, both with +1. So that is 9. 9 versus 15. 15 is a hit, but not double or anything. 3 means he can shoot back. Let's give it -1 dice type, but reroll 1s. So it's D8s versus D8s. D8s versus D6s. D6 on defense. That is 7 versus 10. He is going to hit him. Oh no. 4. Double 1 means he can shoot back now. There's no command point, so it's going to be D12s versus D10. 21 is not doable on D10s. That's the end of round 1. Second shot gets 15 versus 18. 18 is a hit for 12. That kills me. Oof. That's really, really good. Really, 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 really good. I think while we're here, he is going to aim and shoot at him. Going to be D8 +1 on the defense versus D10s +1 to hit. So 7 versus 10 is a hit for 5. 5 is you can dodge anywhere in 5 inches. I think he's going to go over here, like out of line of sight. So he's aimed once and he's shot once. He's going to move up to here now. He's the last one. Oh no. He's going to have to do the shotgun. He's going to aim once. This dude first gets 15 versus 16. 16 hits. He does not want to roll low right now. 10 is enough to kill. And he's aimed and he's got another shot. So he's going to shoot at the other one with the same roll. Defense of 9 versus offense of 11. That is a hit. Of 8. That is going to stun him. You know what? I could play this out, but I'm pretty sure the Abductors have won this. Because next turn, the Dolas are stunned and have lost their leader. They're going down from initiative D8 to initiative D4. And there's just so many people that could just throw in a whole bunch of firepower. So yeah, I'm going to call it there on the part of the poor Dolas. Just ouch. The Abductors are really, really nasty. I do not like, but in a way that is very, very fun. So yeah, let's have a debrief. Yes, the Abductors ruin another life. I'm getting how the Abductors play more and more, and honestly, I like it. I'm interested to see how they work against the Veerpoids coming up next week, only because the Veerpoids can fly over terrain and have flamethrowers, which can immediately see all of the people because they can only fire up to 5 inches, which absolutely ruins the stealth field. So that's going to be a cost that does basically nothing. Won't that be fun, kids? Also, Veerpoids are perfectly happy getting into melee combat, which honestly, the Abductors just aren't. If the Abductors get into melee combat, they're going to die. So I'm very excited for this. I was excited for this one too, and it kind of didn't disappoint. I really like playing. I like playing the Dolas. The Dolas are silly and funny, but this was just a complete hard counter to them because they're short-ranged and slow. So you could just be like plinked down with 1,000 cuts. And yeah, it was good. It was very, very good. And I'm really, really enjoying this system, by the way. I think I mentioned it before, but I am really enjoying this Space Weirdos. It's awesome. It's getting a few new people interested in the channel, and if you are new and you came here from Space Weirdos, hi, I hope you're enjoying them yourself. If you are, let me know down below and engage, blah 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 blah. Like, comment, subscribe, consume. So you can tell I've had a good game because I talk absolute gibberish, but that is just a thing. Anyway, thank you so much for watching and have a great night. Bye.